Mr. Steve, look who's here, man. Goddamn Rideshare Rodeo. Look at this guy. He finally decides to grace our presence. I mean, it's only 8 months, every 8 months, Steven sends him the link. I'll send him the link. And then he'll start yelling at me, where's my link?
Am I yelling?
Not tonight, damn it, because you showed up.
Am I being polite even?
Always. But you don't have to be, bro. You have what we affectionately call on our radio the privilege card.
Well, I just wanted to join you guys, and then especially once you sent the topics, because I just talked about AI last week.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, you're going to get in this. This should be a really good show. But I want to start with the YouTube stuff because you're heavy into YouTube. Steven was into YouTube, and I know other people out here are thinking about getting into YouTube. And so let's start with this. This channel, the Vinny Kuzz channel, has been around. It started as a completely different channel when I first established it. I think it was back in 2016, 2017. It was my Bowling Pro Shop channel.
Okay.
So when we would have and there's another one out there too where I did some videos for bowling ball reviews, right? Throw It Better channel, right? And so, but back then it was just take your camera, your camcorder. Wasn't even this. It was a camcorder, and you shoot a video, you upload it, and that was YouTube.
Yeah, or somehow you had to pull an SD card out and have an adapter.
Right.
Yeah, put the SD
or the
card
micro
in.
SD or micro USB cable or that and the other. And then what we were editing on me, I was always Windows Movie Maker, right? And it was, you didn't know what the hell we was doing, but it didn't have to do a lot to make them go.
Yeah.
Fast forward to all of that to today. And Steve, I don't know how much you've noticed this, but I have noticed this. And I wish my buddy Richie Hustles could have got on the show tonight, but because he's got 3 channels. Richie Hustles has 3 channels over that are monetized. Okay. 2 of those channels are over 100,000 subs on each channel.
Wow.
And even for him, in the last 2 months, as much change as YouTube, their YouTube, what they're trying to do now, it's basically come down to YouTube wants to be a binge network. They want to be a Netflix. They want to be a Prime Video. They want to be a TikTok. They want to be an Instagram.
But
they don't want to be YouTube anymore.
I do have a question because I'm on TikTok too, and you know that. And I've been on TikTok a long time. I've been on TikTok, and unlike YouTube, where and they do introduce a lot of new things, but unlike YouTube, TikTok has flipped the game 180 degrees like 4 different times now since I've been on it. So I get on a roll. I'm like, this is what we're looking for if you're looking to grow your channel. So I try and make my content fit that. And I grew mine. It was like the second wave or the third wave. This latest wave, since Oracle bought it, dude, I don't even know what to do on there anymore. Like nothing works. I'm trying all the things that I've tried and nothing's working. I'm back to like what they call 200 jail.
Okay, so you know what click-through rate is.
Yep.
What's the 2 biggest metrics that matter in YouTube? Click-through rate.
Yep.
And view duration.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So
I was gonna say subs don't matter.
So, well, they do to get monetized, but after that they don't matter.
Yeah. But I'm saying you could have 100,000 subs or 1,000, and you could be having better performing videos at the 1,000.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So like a month and a half ago, Richie calls me one day and says, "Hey, bro, check out this video. This is what the changes are." And after watching, I'm a YouTube whore. Okay. So I'm watching all these videos when I get a chance. And at the end of the day, they want to be a binge network. YouTube now wants to be a binge network. They want complete and total viewer retention, right? Scroll.
For what though? I mean, like, I mean that in what are they hoping they're gonna? What are they wanting to come on board?
The only thing I could figure is, you know how YouTube Shorts, right? We all see on our homepage now. We open up YouTube, right? There might be 3 long form videos up top, and then 5 or 10, 2 rows, 3 rows of shorts. I'm
Yeah.
already so tired of hitting the button, show fewer shorts. I don't like shorts. I'm not a shorts guy.
Yeah.
I like to wear shorts.
I
But
mean,
I'm not
I
a
do
shorts guy.
it once, for me it's once in a while, and it's kind of my stuff gets dark, or not dark, but real.
Right.
And so I feel like a short here and there, I can kind of not be myself and step outside and kind of have a humorous 1 minute.
Well, here's the thing. With shorts, they don't have to pay as much.
Yeah. Oh, hell no, dude. You don't make anything off shorts.
Right? But on your long form
you
content,
technically do, but you have to have like 1 million views to get $1.
right. But on your long form content, you can make, if you get a video that's, even if you only get 100 views, depending on what advertisers are attached to that video and how long that video is, you can make a nice little piece of change.
Right.
Right. Or you can make absolute shit.
It's gone down, at least in my book, but I also think they have a problem with some of the stuff I've been putting out lately.
So here's the thing.
I'm a controversial channel.
Everybody's controversial, bro.
I know, but I mean, YouTube definitely even knows. I can tell, like, dude, I dropped a video that was about these illegal sales of account. I won't talk about any people.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay, yeah. But so, we knew about Facebook. I mean, I dropped this the other day as a 13, and I expected it to be one of the better 13s and get well over 1,000. Dude, it's like pushing 400 or 500 right now. And it's 13 minutes long. I went 12:59. I always stay under 13, but the average view duration on 400 views is almost 11 minutes. You know how good that is.
That's damn good.
YouTube should be shoving that into the algorithm, no question, dude.
Yep.
My click-through rate, I'm just going to tell you straight up, is 12.8 on that one.
Okay.
That's pretty high for me anyway.
Well, considering wait. No, that's good for anybody. Considering the average click-through rate, according to Gemini, and we're going to get into AI, and Pascal knows this, the average click-through rate is about 3.9%. Steve, I dropped a video yesterday. Wait a minute, what's today? Today's Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I dropped a video yesterday morning at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I've got a 14.5% click-through rate on it. You know how many views I got on the total video? With 4,700 subs, which means about 2,000 of them are still
247.
How about I haven't broken 200 yet?
No, I was even still going low just because I figured that was
I haven't even broke 200 views on that video yet.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
So a lot, Pascal knows, Stephen is learning slowly. You wouldn't know. I haven't spoken to you in a minute. I use a lot of Gemini. I use a lot of Grok. I'm integrating it into the things that I
use a lot of them. I use other ones too. And that's what I was talking about with Tom. We've been playing with them big time.
So I asked Gemini, I said, well, what the fuck? Like, how am I right? Because it helps me. It's like an assistant, a really strong assistant.
Yeah, it is.
We work out the thumbnail design, we work out the title, the descriptions, the SEO, all of that stuff.
Yep.
And when I asked Gemini to analyze it this morning, even Gemini was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't make sense. There's a bottleneck. And so to your point, and to everybody who's thinking about getting into YouTube, the game has completely changed.
Yeah.
Like, when I always say this, what are the two things people used to go to YouTube for?
DIY, maybe, and
learn how to do something.
Yeah.
Or be entertained.
Yeah. Or I was going to say, like, I remember when I started watching, like, when I was running the bars, I'd stay up like for hours after the bar closed and watch people get bit by spiders.
That's what I mean. Entertainment. YouTube was
like,
always
he's gonna die, and he would. Like, dude, I was like,
you got issues,
great, man.
He's great. You hear this, Pascal? Wake your ass up, Pascal. Over there having a drink, dude.
No, education. I didn't even get a chance.
Ain't nobody talking to you right now. So anyway, the point being is, so you're noticing the reduction in views, right, Stephen? You were like, always liked your videos, and it never really got a lot of traction. But then again, you never really put a lot of effort into it.
Steven, did you half-ass it? I feel like he didn't. I never was, but I felt like he was at a point like there was always something coming. And if there are the people who post daily. I've tried that. That does not, by the way, that does not work for everybody. In fact, it can majorly harm you.
Right. There's people
because
with different.
It could get an amazing video buried.
Right. And I was explaining to somebody too. It's like you're. I forgot if it's 3 uploads or 5 uploads, but your first 3 or 5 uploads are the ones that they actually push out, and then everything else they don't push out. So you're not going to get new eyes on it and everything like that. But I going back to my channels, my tech channel, I stopped because I got 2 flags on it, and I was afraid I was going to get the 3rd flag and lose everything. And I fought it. But by the time I went through the process and waited the 3 weeks to see if I was going to get sued by the company and whatnot, it just made me feel like a ghost. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna, I'll come back later.
You really got to push through, man, because I guess that's something I'll bring back to TikTok. I know it's not the same, but when TikTok did that 180 flip until it was finally here, owned by a U.S. company, I mean, it would be crazy. Like I would get in a roll, and I have some videos up there with 176,000. I don't have anything near that on YouTube, and I'm talking like 6-minute videos. So I'm like going, what? And I mean, people weren't. The average watch time wasn't 2 seconds either, like most people would expect on TikTok. It was good. It was decent. And now, dude, I'm like fighting to get the 200. I think those are the times you really have to battle, because that's when. Right now, I'm not even seeing people on TikTok. Normally, as soon as they flip it, everybody's an expert. Oh, if you want more views, this is what you got to do, even if that's not their channel. And nobody's doing it yet about the new TikTok because they don't know.
But you see, and that brings me into a whole nother ball game. I said I was going to do a video on that, on my feelings on that. There are way too many bullshit gurus on YouTube and Rumble.
Come on,
TikTok,
man. We already know. All of us know that.
And pick the topic. Pick a topic. Throw a damn dart.
And once you pick a topic, pick a side. Quit flip-flopping, dude.
Oh my God, bro. It's unbelievable. Like I do the trading. One of the things I've been holding back on, Steven knows this probably more than anybody. Well, Richie hustles too. Like, I get to the point where it's like, God, do I even want to open up YouTube? Do I want to go on live on YouTube? Because the journey I'm on is a real journey. And the journey that I'm on, a lot of people ain't got the fucking sack to try.
Yeah.
Not because they don't have the courage. It's because they don't have the belief that it can actually happen. Like, we don't get to hear those stories of those journeys, right? That people struggle their ass. You might see a movie every now and then, right? But how many people really do you know that went from one thing completely to another and showed you how it was done along the way? You don't see that.
So
hold on. Let's take, for example, our friend and buddy, Buddha.
Yeah.
Right? Now, everybody knows Buddha's been on this health kick, which I applaud him for.
Yeah.
And we pushed him to make those walk-in videos.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen a walk-in video?
I don't know, but I haven't seen a Buddha video either.
But that's what I'm talking about. People get discouraged. Well, people get discouraged with YouTube. And until they get into that flow and start to see some progress, like you just said, Steve, posting every day don't work either.
I mean, it depends. I do know, I won't name them, but I do know a few channels who succeed on, if they don't post every day, they'll be screwed.
Okay.
Because they've been doing it for so long that if they break that algorithm, I honestly believe when you get into a groove, I don't know if something just recently changed again, and I have no reason to believe this, but I honestly believe till then it was if you do a live on Tuesday and Thursday and you drop a video Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you do a show, I believe that if you did that, that's what they were wanting. They loved it. They loved to know he's on at 12 on Saturday. He's on
right.
They just did. And I honestly, that's what I was saying. Like the last video I dropped should have been seen by way more people. I had a video before it on Seattle, something going on in Seattle. It's a big deal. But to me, I was like, this one should have blown up. That one had like average, and that's kind of my average. It is about 6-7 minutes, maybe 8 the first day. But on a 13, is that would be the average view time. But how is the average view time? Like literally 2 minutes under the full time that I did the 13 minutes, and they're not pushing out. So I guess what I was thinking is, are they now? Because some of those people are watching for 2-3 seconds, and that's what brings that down.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
So are they now saying, let's get it to the people who want to watch the whole thing, and not risk so much? Just kind of let everybody see it for a minute.
Well, see, this is a result of, in my opinion, just my opinion, don't mean shit. Okay, this is a result of TikTok is hurting YouTube. Not in the sense that they're taking YouTube viewers away, but when all you got to do is this, dude, swoop, swoop, swoop. I look at Steve, I don't like the way Steve looks. Look at Pascal, I don't like the way Pascal looks. I look at Steven, oh shit, he's got a nice haircut. Let me check him out. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's this shit.
Yeah.
It's this swipe left, swipe right shit. And because of that, now whatever those numbers are, dude, right? I wouldn't even know. How do you even figure out? Pascal, can you look up? Because I got to wake Pascal's ass up before we lose him.
I'm not sleeping. I look like I was sleeping, but
where's Steven? Why am I looking at the top of a Tesla? Oh,
because he's working.
Because I'm about to pick up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I don't know what the numbers are, average YouTube viewers a day, and then what the average TikTok viewership is a day. Maybe Pascal can figure it out. Maybe he can use one of his 3-letter. By the way, Steve, just going to let you know, Pascal is a master AI guy.
I'm just starting.
Well, I already know, I think, what you meant. Master in the way that, like, I know some people who are way into it, and they constantly are learning more every day. So
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what.
I've got a buddy that's he builds out his own. So he sets up his own server for his AI.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I know somebody else who just set up their own server. They took something that somebody couldn't use anymore, and they turned it into their home server. And
yeah. So you wanted to know the average daily user on YouTube?
Yeah, versus the average daily user on TikTok.
Oh, versus TikTok. Okay.
Yeah. So the point being, though, is that people's
US only?
attentions. Jesus, yeah, that's fine. The attention span has shrunk, right? The attention span has shrunk.
But look at, and I know it's not your thing, man, but look at TikTok. TikTok started with, you can do 15-second videos. That's it. That's all we're looking for. And now you can upload 30-minute videos. Now you can do lives.
You can do 30-minute lives?
You go up to 30-minute videos you can upload. On
TikTok.
On TikTok. I can go live for up to 10 hours straight.
No shit.
Yeah. And if you have a TikTok at anybody, you can just see me live, and it doesn't have to be invites and stuff. You just come into the live, and I'm like, yo, Vinny, join, and you just touch a button, and I bring you in, and it's...
I have not been on TikTok, and I don't even think I still got it.
And anybody who's like going, well, China. No. China ain't involved anymore. And in fact, I'm telling you, I'm having issues with TikTok because I can't even, like, all the 3 stages prior, I was doing better. One of the stages I did amazing. I got more subs than I have on YouTube. I'm up to
Right.
over 10,000. But now, dude, again, I'm back in 200 jail, and nobody, the people that I do trust, like not the ones who would put out a video, here's how you get back in the game. Like, no, the people I do trust on TikTok are literally saying, I have no idea, dude. And they have never said that to me before. They're like, they would be like, they didn't want lives before. Now, like the last change, they want lives. Lives will push your channel. They were right. I've heard all this stuff. Now, this time it's like, I don't know.
I'll be
dude.
back,
I don't know
gentlemen.
what you do to get.
All right, Steven, drive safe. You know, and I saw, I think it was Antonio put his name up in there. Jeff.
I almost accidentally ended the stream.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what? I'll put buddy. Whoop. There you go. Okay, we'll take care of Steven. Speaking of all that, dude, I just got an email for some more collabs. I guess we're going to be doing some more phone mounts, which is we can get into that part of the business of YouTube. But Jeff, right? When I first met Jeff, he was doing, he was Uber Jeep AZ, right? He wasn't mic drop yet.
I remember that, but he was still doing the same type content, right?
Yeah, but then, dude, and there was a little separation of the waters there, and that's fine.
Right.
Jeff and I are still cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He started doing a lot of live streaming.
Yeah.
Right? He went ape shit with live streaming. And
live
all of a
streaming
sudden,
will change your channel, man.
Yeah, and all of us, and I've always been against the live streaming. Never made sense to me.
Right.
Because it's a one-time view. Basically, it's a one-time view unless you want to spend the time to chop it up, clip it up, to pull it back into the long form. But apparently, even Gemini's yelling at me, you need to do more live streams.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Steve?
I think that I've always mixed it up. When I came here, I had the audio podcast. So when I first started, I jumped right into lives. I never made a video for like a year.
Gotcha.
I was only doing lives. Then I started mixing it up. Like you said, cutting things up. 13's pretty popular. A lot of people watch 13.
Yeah.
And so things like that were like getting way more views. And so I started understanding the YouTube mentality of, oh, this is why people always do it this way. And I also didn't edit. Like 13 is a single take. Like people
Which
don't.
Kudos to you, bro. I couldn't do that.
I don't like when I don't mind so much an edit if there's a reason, but I hate it when it's to cut out blank space, because that's just, if maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is, but I feel like that's just baiting. You're just like begging for people to stick with you, because if the talking never stops, they might stay longer.
Now, and see, I do that. I'll do that especially more recently on the Tesla Rideshare channel. For like the first minute, I'll chop it up and get it going, because for me, I don't know about the audience. The audience seems to be okay. And then after that first 30 seconds to a minute, then I just let it naturally flow out. But
yeah,
let me tell you my reasoning behind it, and then you can tell me I'm batshit crazy or whatever. You have, what do all the gurus tell you, Steve? Pascal, what do the gurus tell you? You got 5 seconds to make an impression on somebody before they click off the video.
The hook.
Bro, it ain't good.
It's called the hook.
You can't even call it a hook. What are you going to hook in 5 seconds, Steve?
I don't know. A cheap hooker.
It'll be a goddamn crackhead. That's what it's going to be. It ain't going to be a cheap hooker. It'll be a goddamn crackhead. What do they call crackheads in Canada, Pascal?
Crackheads? I don't know.
There you go. All right, we'll go with that.
I see Torp's comment over here is saying, like, so again, he's doing something different. He's putting shorts and lives, and he used to do just the videos, and now his audience is doubled.
I'm just going to speak to my channel. I dropped all my shorts and lives, and my audience doubled. So what is Torp doing? Just evergreen?
Oh, I'm sorry. He had all these lives, and he actually just either privated them or whatever, because now live isn't even a thing on his.
See what I mean?
So I don't know. I do my podcast on YouTube because I like a little interaction. If there's a great question, I'm going to bring it up. But then it goes to
Antonio. Come on, buddy. Listen, he gets on me about Trump. He gets on me about
listen.
Biden.
I gotta say,
Antonio.
Brock. I gotta say to anybody. Remember when AI hit and like Vinny? I know you use Canva. I use it too. Canva even has an AI. Everything has an AI. Grok, especially for image stuff. Be honest. First of all, I'll tell you this. I think all of them, especially like I've really noticed it with Canva because I'm in Canva a lot. Canva like I have to often, if I'm playing with it, say, dude, can you make it daytime? They always make it dark and gloomy as hell on the first try. Like it's the end of the world or apocalyptic. And I'm like, dude, can you put the sun out? Like, and then I find that the videos of mine that do better now, again, a perfect example. I don't get as good a performance if I use an AI thumbnail.
See,
as if I make it in Canva myself.
Well, here's what I've noticed with that too. And again, this goes back to just my personal choice, right? If I'm looking down YouTube and I see a bunch of thumbnails, if I see anything of a face that's not like human, even if it's an avatar, like that cartoonish, but not really cartoonish,
that like AI feel.
Bro, I'm out of there. I'm not messing with that.
Yeah.
But I got my buddy Richie Hustles. That is absolutely, and he's got, like I said, he's got 3 goddamn channels with 2 of them over 100,000 subs on each. He's going back now. He's remaking those thumbnails and his videos are going back up. It's amazing. I can't do it. But what I did find, Antonio is spot on about this, dude. And here's something else you got to do. I'm going to suggest you do. When you make a YouTube thumbnail, make sure the people can see your face.
Yeah, well, you know me. I use the one with the mask for 13.
I understand. I understand.
So I have but I try. Those are the ones that perform
your
best.
Face.
Yeah,
right. People want to see your face. Now I don't know about Pascal. He ain't the best looking mofo in town, but he's better looking than me though. Let me tell you, Pascal's a pretty.
But I guess one of my points was, if you think back 6 months, Pascal, you've been doing a lot of AI. You'll know how to word what I'm thinking here. Is that
right?
I remember when the AI like photo generation stuff came out, and that let's call it 7 months ago. And now I feel like there's been nothing improved. It's the same thing that came out 7 months ago.
I mean, there's been some improvements. Nano Banana to just.
I just mean like the image generator, not like Chat GPT or any of the.
I mean, that is the Google image generator. Have you looked at it? It just dropped like a few days ago.
No, I haven't looked at. I mean, in the last few days, no. I just play with it on the side when I have a little time. I'm just saying that. Okay, let's go back before this month then. Right, February. I would just say that, like, I think I've seen. Well, I all the images are. It's not like I'm seeing. Whoa, that's mind blowing. Now I'm seeing the same type of images that I have been since it came out.
Well, it all comes down to which tool are you using. I mean,
I've used a lot. I mean, I've used a few. You're using probably a lot, I'm guessing, but I've used Grok.
I've been testing him out, like so.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, I mean, I was seeing how many. There's so many out there. I don't even know which ones are legit, and which ones aren't. And
so, this image, Steve, this thumbnail image that I have here, that I use in the back, this was 100% created by Gemini, Nano Banana.
Okay.
Right. You can see
which is Google's, which is Chrome.
Right. This is Google's. 100% created by Gemini. When it comes to like the people stuff, like I've played with it where Gemini might suggest, okay, you need to make a face. That's another thing I'm not a fan of. You'll get one guy or one woman, right? And she's making like 18 different faces. Like, oh my God. Oh, and that shit that's a turnoff to me. It's not natural. Like Torp is saying over there, he don't want to do anything AI. He wants it all natural.
Yeah.
Well, what if you can't differentiate natural and AI?
I
What do you mean?
I know you're going to tell me I can't, but I'm going to tell you I
No,
always
no,
do.
no. I'm not right now. Right now, there's things that are very obvious. But what if you couldn't do?
Yeah, I was playing with a software called I don't know if you're familiar with it because now it's stepping into other things called HeyGen. Are you familiar with HeyGen?
Agent.
No, HeyGen. So
No.
what it started off 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. Unlike a lot of the other things where now you can even auto dub a YouTube channel without any effort, but it would take it. So if I made a video and I put it into HeyGen and I picked a language, it matched my voice to the language. It matched my mouth movements. I have videos up that you can't tell that I don't know a word of Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, I've
there's other ones out there, but you can hear the voice difference. The
Right.
ones I'm talking about, it is me. Everybody I've showed it to has been like, dude, I didn't know you know Spanish. I mean, like without question.
Well, that's the thing. There's you need to use the right tools for the right, for what you're trying to get done. These models are fine-tuned for a very specific task. And when you use generic models, then you get some sort of generic, output. What I found is that prompting makes every difference. And I've been using AI tools to generate prompts for other AI tools, and that made a huge difference in the output. So that's that's kind of like what it's all about prompt. And then I don't want to get too technical, but especially even for image stuff, like you could get so detailed in your prompt to get the exact image that you want. And
I'm not saying they're not amazing and unbelievable. I'm just saying there's something, like Vinny was saying, there's just something that I look at him like,
But now for our age, we got to realize, right? So Steve, you and I are in our, we're in our late 30s, and Pascal's in his late 50s over there.
27,
right? And okay,
you
27.
want to go backwards, yeah.
I'm like 37, and Pascal's like 83 or whatever it is. But for the different generations, we're going to see things a little differently too, because the young folks, dude, they're heavy. Even when Steven comes back, ask Steven that question because he's into anime.
Yeah,
he's into that kind of stuff, right? They grew up with that stuff.
So my son is at college. He's 19. He took that year off, first year of college. I send him some pretty cool AI stuff that I do tinker with here and there. And every time, I hate AI, dude. That's what he replies.
Well, that's a good thing then.
He's a 19-year-old freshman in college, and he's like, dude, I hate all that AI crap.
So what is he into?
Good. You probably.
I mean, he does social media and he's doing all that. He just doesn't like that stuff. He thinks it's and his friends are the same way. They think it's stupid.
Well, it's a lot of people out there.
It depends what you use it for.
I think so, and it depends on the audience you're giving it to, too.
Right.
So hold on before you continue with that, because this was part of the changes with YouTube. I got to bring it back to YouTube for a minute. YouTube purged millions of YouTube channels that were what they call AI slop, SLOP.
Oh yeah. You're talking about the ones that are all AI.
Yeah, faceless AI channels, this and the other. Like because it. Listen again. I got to go back to like what we started with, the fake gurus, right? That teach you how to do rideshare, or teach you how to trade, or teach you how to jerk, whatever they teach you to do, right? They all said, well, do this, do this, do this. I make $1 million with a faceless channel. I do this. All those channels just got whacked. I'm talking about channels that were making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in AdSense revenue. Gone. Done.
Yeah.
So, but at that same time, how does somebody compete now? Because this is the part where I wanted to get into AI with. They also said that Gemini is now scanning every video that goes up onto the platform. They're scanning the videos, they're compartmentalizing the videos so that they can put those videos in front of the right person.
I mean, that's
And
been
so,
going on for years. I mean, this is
no,
like,
yeah, but not like this. This is different, Pascal. I'm telling you, this is different.
I mean,
I
they're
put out
doing-
I put out a couple of pretty good damn videos that, like Steve said, even Steve said earlier, we'll just go with Steve. Forget me. We'll go with Steve. Steve said, man, this video should have banged. My watch time is 11 minutes. What's the problem? My click-through rate is 13%.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
Right.
And the issue is,
and again, for me anyway, Vinny said those are good numbers, but for me, those are very good numbers for me to have by day 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. It's good for anybody, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, that's,
dude, it's not just you. That's anybody.
So what about users just shifting interest based on the current situation? I mean, we have a lot going on right now.
I mean, I guess it depends on the people that want content. The people who come to my channel want the content. And I think that, like Torp is saying and others are saying, that they want the real too. They want to see, I don't want the AI, I want the real. So, I mean, they want to hear from me. I'm speaking at a podcast movement next week in Austin. And I'm sure I'm going to be hearing a ton of this. I'm going to be meeting with YouTube and all this. I've been to these before. And I'm wondering, like at the last podcast movement I went to, AI was already still banging. This was like 6 months ago. And they said that that the podcast world, people who have, like, they used to always say, there used to be a thing, don't say the word because it's something that just, when you're especially podcasting, you just and you either go in and edit it out or whatever. They used to tell you edit it out. I never did. And now they're saying leave them in, because that's what's defining you as not some piece of crap.
Okay, so, and I get that, right? And Antonio says here, hard for me to find the show tonight. Let me touch on that for a quick second, then we'll come back to what you were just saying, Steve, with the natural flow of our language and our pauses and our and the and all that stuff. How many times? Now, listen, I'm going to say this to the camera. Don't take this the wrong way. Okay? Don't take it the wrong way. I have not been looking for certain YouTube channels. But for months, I would have to go find them to get on to go see their podcast, because I would never get notified that they were going live. Weekly podcasts.
Those still exist. We all know, like, people tell me all the time, dude, I didn't see you went live. I didn't see you. I didn't get a notification. And I know these people could have different settings, but some of these people I know have all clicked. Not personalized all. And they just don't get anything.
So you got to ask. And this brings me back to the full point. Anybody's going to start YouTube, you've got to understand these are the games, right? These are the games. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I even got a 5th channel now we're not going to mention. I have 5 channels I'm building. And they're all having their little successes here and there, and that's good, right? But the shit ain't easy. So you better make sure this is something you want to do, because this is all the stuff you got to go up against. And now, bringing it back full circle, like Steve just said, but you got to leave that in.
Yeah, no, they used to say Die Hard, that has to go. Now they're saying it has to stay.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they're going down, but they're definitely. I mean, I think Torp's saying something there that's true. Like we were saying, dude, if I make a 13-minute video and I've got 300-400 views on it, and the average watch time is 11 minutes. For those of you that don't understand how mind-blowing that is to me, that's like through the roof. That's like one of the best. And then I've got still above 10%, 48 hours in. We know the first 48 hours are when you're going to get your most value out of it. And I'm still there. I'm still above 12% in the, it just doesn't make sense, dude. So unless, like I said, they're trying to push out content. These people like it. Let's push it to them. these people might, but I don't think they're just going to the, once it gets up there in the percentage of the CTR, I don't think they're going, let's try the third category. I think the third
No.
category's gone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Gemini is looking at your video. It's absorbing the entire dialogue, the narrative, the storyline, and it's putting it to only those that are interested in that. And that's it. They used to say, don't be a niche, right? They used to say, don't niche down, because if you niche down, you're going to put yourself in a box. And guess what, Steve? We're in a bunch of fucking boxes now, buddy. we really are. So, but more on the way of AI, because this is where Pascal comes in. Pascal got me turned on to Gemini, right? And it just makes sense because I do so much in the Google ecosystem. Like it just makes sense. Like I asked him tonight. I says, because I developed a little something for the show tonight. It's a 2026 YouTube checklist. Okay. Really simple little things, 4 phases that somebody looking to get into YouTube. Hey, these are some of the things you need to look at. But I got to have a secure way of keeping that so that if somebody wants the link, they can take the link, they can go and download it. So I got to create a secure Google Drive. Yeah. So instead of me asking Gemini, which it tells me every other goddamn thing, who did I ask? Pascal. He still ain't gave me the answer, though. You know what he told me to do? Go ask Gemini.
So I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow you. Before Pascal gets us into this next AI thing, or both of you guys, but I'm going to tell you something that's kind of blown my mind. 3 years ago, Apple kind of took over audio podcasting. My audio podcast is through the roof. I get over 3,000 downloads a week. Downloads, not plays.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's through the roof. It's fire. But I never used to make. I host through Podbean. I think you used to too, Vinny. Maybe not Podbean, but you were.
I used to use Anchor. Anchor.
Yeah. So I remember that you couldn't do anything monetary back then with those.
Right.
But dude, I'll tell you this. I'm making more on audio podcasting than I am on YouTube.
That's the other part.
And that's just never been a thing, dude.
So I hate to, God damn it. I said I wasn't going to do this. You know what? I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Pascal, lead the way, baby. No, fuck it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Listen, this is not political. Okay? It's not political. It is, but it's not. Antonio, look at Antonio. Look at Antonio. Do it. Do it. I can see him. Get it. Do it. Do it. What's his name? Ben Stiller? Do it. Do it. Do it. Y'all remember when DoorDash blew up?
Oh, yeah. I still see people making videos about it. I saw Derek, who used to be DoorDash dad, who's now Media Syndicate or whatever.
Okay.
He's still making videos on it. I saw one the other day.
So before she blew up, I was a subscriber.
I never knew who she was.
Yeah,
I had never even heard her name until that.
She was the same as the rest of us, bro. She was out there hustling, trying to make some money and putting out a YouTube channel, right? Now, for whatever reason she blew up, I have my suspicions, right? Only because I tend to be a little more honest about shit than a lot of people would.
You mean your suspicions that she's completely fake? She is.
No. No, it's not even about that. Because listen, YouTube knows if you're real or fake. YouTube knows it. It scans every freaking video. So about her story and her. Oh, I don't know about all that. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the channel itself.
Yeah.
Some kind of way she tripped the algorithm, or she was randomly selected to get pushed, to blow up, knowing how she would respond. Follow
Or
me for a
having
second.
DoorDash or Dash or whatever in your handle definitely gives you an advantage in some spaces, because even at the round table, Tony Shu said there's 8.5 million Dashers currently.
Okay.
That's twice as many as Uber Rideshare and Uber Eats in the United States.
Okay. But see Tony, see Tony, we're here, baby. We're here today. We're here. Usually he's all over my ass about shit. Today we're here. This is exactly what I thought. Listen, at the same time, now I want you to think back to when she blew up. There were certain political winds blowing a certain way. With three-letter DEI stuff. And now DoorDash came in. She had a story, which I never heard of her story. I just like to see her go out there and, bro. I still watch, even though he fucked us against Gig Wars and Gig Wars against Red and her crew. Okay, I still watch Sin City Diaries, dude. I don't deliver shit,
But
I like. Yeah, I don't deliver nothing. I deliver people. Okay?
No, I meant you still watch him. But okay.
Yeah, what is it? Sin City Diaries.
Yeah, the guy who was selling on Discord.
Yeah, who was selling the tricks. Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
And they beat us in a thing, right? But I like to see the stories. There's a because I like to see people hustle. Right? Those are the kind of people I want to be around. I want to be around people that are going after it. They're not letting anything hold them back. That's the kind of people I like to be around. I don't like professional victims. I can't stand, which ultimately,
I don't like the fact that he ripped a bunch of people up. That's me.
No, that's fine. Listen, I'm not speaking to that.
Yeah.
All right. That had nothing to do with me. I don't deliver shit. I deliver people. And not that kind of way.
Yeah, don't
right?
be careful, man. Make your disclaimer.
Yeah, you ain't
right
lying.
now, dude.
Let me rephrase that.
You're in Florida, dude. The death penalty exists.
Dude, you ain't lying. Bro, they've already convicted on that, right? There's one guy that's already he will be executed.
That's why I'm reminding you, man. You might want to correct that.
Oh man. So look at this. Now Torp's going to get I caught hell for the glitch, Vinny. But in Sin City played so many. Listen, all I'm saying is I like to watch people that hustle and get after it, that don't play fucking professional victim every chance they get. I hate the professional victim shit. I hate the professional victim shit. They got a fucking problem for every solution.
They're kind of like beggars.
So my point is, after DoorDash blew up, all of a sudden, you had thousands of channels out there trying to copy whatever they thought she was doing. And they never got there. But you know what did happen because of that? This is why I say she was a plant. YouTube got a lot more busy. YouTube had a lot more eyes. YouTube had a lot more creators trying to create shit. And every time they create a fucking video, what does YouTube get? They get paid. Every video. Whether you're monetized or not, it's irrelevant. Every fucking video, they get paid. So why push people to short, Steve? Because it takes 1 million goddamn views to get paid.
And that's on the shorts, it's for a nickel too.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. So
I mean, one other thing I wanted to ask you though, Vinny, like, so you said your channel, you said 2016 or whatever, when you were doing something else and you flipped it. I know of other people who have flipped channels since the pandemic, let's say like 2020 to now.
That's when I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So I think it was 2020, 2021.
So I got to say, man, kudos to you, because that's a tough thing to do, man. Most people I know that do that just auto fail. The only person I know that really crushed it out of the gate with that was Hannibal.
Oh, Hannibal. Oh my God.
I mean, Hannibal is Hungry was in the gig space and he was doing good here, but
right.
he gets 250,000 views a video. He gets more than CBS and NBC on a topic.
You know, listen,
he's live. He's got 5,000 plus people in the live.
Bro, he has such a calm voice. He's well spoken. He delivers the narrative. He delivers the story.
Yep.
Right. And he goes after, But he does the same thing Jeff did. Right? And follow me here now. Jeff went from, whether knowingly or unknowingly, okay, let me put that out there because I don't know.
Right.
But
Well,
he went from hustling these apps. I'm gonna show you how I'm making my money, to fuck these apps. And what I mean by that is it got into the emotions of people. And just like network television.
But again, it wasn't just whining, screw these apps. It was get your own private clients. He twisted it into something better.
But yes, but what I mean by that, and that's right. But what I'm saying is he tapped into the emotion of people. He tapped into the anger of people. Hannibal tapped into and taps into people getting pissed off because they're tired of seeing people get screwed over.
Hannibal is the mayor hunter now.
Yeah,
That's
right. He went
he
after
does.
that chick, and
that
he
is
was,
what
he was
does.
all
No,
over.
not even her. He goes after the whole country now.
Oh, now, see, I haven't seen any of his stuff.
If you were to pull up his channel, I bet you the last 5 videos have 1 million views between them.
Well, there you go. Again,
and I'm not talking shorts. I'm talking videos.
Well, think about what videos do the best, bro. Think about
political.
Political.
That's what he's doing.
Financial, political, right? And then the entertainment part of it, which is, whatever.
Which financial shock?
People getting knocked out.
I mean, I don't know why would you come to YouTube for your financial advice?
Because
unless you know the person, like I might come watch you, but I'm not going to jump on YouTube and start searching financial advice.
Right here, bro. Melvin is spot on. Driving in San Antonio.
Yep.
Drama sells.
Yep.
Game of Thrones sold. MASH, longest running TV show ever. I think they still hold that title, right? MASH.
What about the Simpsons?
Maybe it's the Simpsons now. I don't know.
Simpsons on like year 38.
I mean, between the Simpsons and South Park, I mean, what the fuck? But the point is that drama sells. It all sells, and people can't help themselves because they got so much shit going on in their lives. Again, why do people go to YouTube? Either learn how to do something, financials. Okay, well, this guy says he's making money doing this. Maybe I can do that. YouTubers do it. I mean, Uber drivers do it. Steve.
Yeah.
My what's his name used to do it. I thought his interviews were a little slow, but they were really good. The 2 racks a week. I can't think of his name. But his thing was 2 racks a week. He would interview people that made $2,000 in a week doing rideshare. First he was in LA, now I think he's in Vegas. I can't remember his name. We had him on the Rideshare Garage early on because him and Eddie were friends.
Okay.
He had interviewed Eddie. The point being is that people want to learn. So when you ask, well, why would you go to YouTube for financials? Ronnie Spree. There he is. Ronnie Spree. That's his name.
I've never even heard of that name, honestly.
Oh no. Let me tell you, he had a popular channel. He drove a Prius.
Not around anymore, though.
A lot of these guys I'm sub to, a lot of these channels I'm sub to, they don't even pop up in my feed.
Yeah.
They don't even pop up in my feed for whatever reason. I guess YouTube is going to decide that, okay, you had enough of this. We need you to get into something else.
Yeah.
That's the modern AI. That's where Pascal comes in, right? Pascal's got me turned on to
Okay, so Pascal, tell us what they want then.
A1 control.
No.
I mean, seriously, if you're going down this, you're probably learning some things. What do you, at least your opinion, what do you think they're looking for?
I mean, what as far as
I mean, like if they're shaking it up so bad that they're putting me out of the algorithms I was in and Vinny out of the algorithms he was in, and they're just like, I know data costs are 300% this year of what they were last year. So I mean, part of it might be that too. I don't know. AWS servers cost a ton. I don't know.
I don't think it's cost. I personally think it's people, changing focus, like the users, like watching other stuff. And it's just the algorithm just helping with that. I found myself watching different type of videos than I was like just a couple months ago.
See, if you were to look through my history, I mean, I'd have to scrub it a little first. Just kidding.
Right.
Oh boy.
But if you look
my
through my
God.
history, I think you'd be like, oh, I thought you were just gig stuff. Like, and I mean, like what I'm watching, like I'm not. I'm watching all kinds of stuff, dude. My algorithm's like crazy what I watch.
Right. And talk about these algorithms. I got kids, and sometimes, and other people in the family, like all my TVs are connected to my YouTube account and everything, and then they start watching like cartoons and other stuff, and then it just floods my history with stuff that I'm not interested in. And,
yeah, exactly. I see a lot of that too now.
And it's like, how does the algorithm like deal with that? Like, I know you could switch accounts and you could do all this stuff, but my mother, my wife, everybody, like they just turn on the TV and they just search, and it doesn't matter which account is signed in. They just want to watch what they want to watch. And
My wife,
I get frustrated with that.
my wife, when she goes to sleep at night, okay, on the TV, she watches the rain stuff, the white noise shit, and that's cool. I got no problem with that, right? That's all good. But
Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha's in the building. But every night, I have a little 10-inch tablet, and that's an S10 from a while ago, right? Or the 810 Samsung, right? Still works perfectly fine. I watch that at night to go to sleep, and so I got one ear plug in the ear, the other one's here in the rain. Every night, bro, I get the 24 hours of blackness rain, no matter what, when I open up YouTube. But in the morning, it's right back to whatever I'm doing, financials and Tesla and a couple of rideshare videos sprinkled in there. That's usually when I see Steve shit, like about 7:30 in the morning.
So it learned your habits.
But it's like you just said, that's the algorithm knowing that at some point, Steve is going to watch a lighting rig go up, right? And somebody's going to sit, Steve, this is really going to mess you up here, buddy. And somebody's going to be like,
remember,
wow,
you're in my arena now. I'm production, man.
Listen, I can rig anything.
Careful.
I can rig anything, brother. I promise you.
Very good.
Okay? I can sling them and rig them. But here it is, Steve. How to use retro light jockey.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You might look at that, and then next thing you know, you got 100 videos on there on light jockey from 10 years ago.
I'll tell you one channel that I watch that's totally random. So I watch a channel on border collies. I have a border collie Australian Shepherd mix. I watch a channel on border collies, and the guy is awesome. I've been watching it for years. I don't know what his subs are, but his videos get close to 50, 100,000 views in there for years. He narrates. You never see his face except for in the beginning. He'll do like a quick intro, and then he's just showing the border collies for 15 to 25 minutes, doing cool stuff, and he's talking about it, narrating it. He, like 4 months ago, he changed it to an AI voice where he must still be saying exactly what he'd say when he was narrating it, but he changed the voice to be one of those narrating AI voices.
Oh.
His views went down to 10, 20,000.
Wow.
So it's just kind of an opposite effect.
Right.
Like he was going, I don't think people like my voice. I'm going to try the AI. The AI wrecked his channel.
Steven just gave me a bunch of crap. So Steve, I did not mean Steve shit. I did not mean that like that. Yeah. Please, sir, forgive me. I apologize. Because the other Steve,
for everybody out there, Vinny, I know Vinny doesn't think that of us.
No, not at all, bro. I told you, I still think you're the most detailed guy in the gig space, period. I think you're the most detailed guy in the gig space, without question. Okay, so we got 2 more people to the group before we get into the AI, because I know Pascal's chomping at the bit. He's like, we get started, and then Vinny pulls me away. Buddha.
I'm doing more AI stuff at the same time.
What's up, buddy? How are you, sir? So glad you could join us.
Chilling. I was on a long ride, so.
I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you've been doing like 3,000, 4,000 a week now, huh? Big money over there.
Back to back 3K, yes sir.
Please tell me you're putting some of that money away.
Well, like your grandma said, once you're behind, takes you 3 months
right.
to catch up, right?
Yes, it does, 100%. And you remembered that, bro. My grandma, hey, grandma, Buddha's learning.
You know?
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, that's serious. My grandmom's right there. She's in a box. She's right there, along with my granddad, my mom, and my dad.
Man,
So,
Vinny,
yeah.
you're making some comments that could have the police at your house. I'm just saying, man, you might want to clarify. Your grandma's not in the box. You're not. Let's be very clear here, dude.
Whatever it takes, buddy. All right, so
even I'm making the 3K a week, you know, we're not good. We're not finished yet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
you've been getting your steps in?
Yeah. Here and there, yeah.
All right. Well, you could be getting your steps in right now and walking with the phone in your hand, you know. I'm just being that dick. That's all. I'm just being that guy. Tom!
All right. You know,
I'm just being that guy, bro.
No.
Hey, Buddha, we love
right.
you.
I know. You know what? It's getting a little chilly.
Getting a little chilly. Get out there, get a little sweat on. You know, get a little sweat on. You know, it's okay.
Yeah.
I know you got deodorant. You sexy mofo. You. I know.
Hey. Vinny. Before we go on. I've been getting more into the 80s music, bro.
See what we did, Thomas? That's all your fault. Thomas, you want to tell everybody what you want to tell Steve what you did to Buddha a couple weeks ago after the show?
Oh my God! Well, we had to put Buddha on game.
Oh no!
Now we were just talking about big time music events like when Frankie is it Frankie
Freddie Mercury? Freddie.
Yeah, when they
Freddie
did the
Mercury.
Live Aid,
Yeah,
it looked like it was a baseball field or a soccer field. It was
Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Yep, Wembley Stadium.
Yeah. I said, you won't see no concert like that no more because of technology. I said when technology was primitive, that word of mouth and stuff that was going on, it stick like glue.
I'll tell you what, I'll challenge that. I've been working in production since '98. I've been doing lasers, lighting, pyrotechnics, and I'll tell you this: greatest shows I ever did, or at least for sure, some of them were Sade. And there's not a lot of blowing up and pyrotechnic. It's very subtle lighting. It's just about the music and her sexiness and all of that, and that's it. I mean, it's still to this day. I worked Taylor Swift in October in Miami, and that was just a fiasco. I mean, that was just a nightmare.
You know what's
crazy? The best thing that happened to me at that event, other than the pay, was I met Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It's crazy because I picked up a guy who does all the pyrotechnics and lighting stuff for Coachella and Insomniac. And my dude, that is a crazy job. He showed me all the wiring and all the explosions that they have to do. I'm like, no, sir. My ADHD would go crazy.
I love it, man. It's like you're not going to die from it. You could lose a small limb, but but it's got that excitement of like having to defuse a bomb real quick or something.
Well, here, let me help you with that small limb. All right, I got some pain pills for you. Okay,
right.
I mean, there are people that I know who have blown off parts of their fingers and stuff like that. And
that's crazy, dude. Insane. All right, Thomas, what have you been up to, man? Because you're coming in late, bruh.
Well, that's every week.
Listen, let me tell y'all what happened. Earlier today, I had just gone out to work, and while I was driving to go to my location to go work, I opened up my phone, opened up YouTube, and what do I see? My brother from another mother here.
Yes. I
And he's
do
talking
ride
about-
alongs. Go with me to work.
That's it.
See, those
It's
are
just-
big again too. I know there's a guy out there. I don't know if any of you know him. I know this isn't Gig Space Show, but it's driving daily, and there's a number after it. I think it's 285. His name is John. I've gotten to know him over the last month or two. He has 300 people in his live every day in North Carolina, and he's just driving, and it's honest too. It's not drama filled. It's not BS.
Correct.
Well,
And that's
see,
what
now
I'm
that goes-
trying to build with my channel.
Well, that goes back to what Torp was saying, that he, people they're differentiating between the AI and the real, right? The fake and the real. And I get that. And I think this is where YouTube's going to have the issue, is because the young people are going to want that AI bullshit. But
AI
the old
flop.
folks, the old folks like us, well, you know what? We'd rather just keep it real.
Yeah. That's usually my age range in my shorts. It's
What,
from
70 to 90?
like
70
30
to 90?
No.
You had me.
Retirement
It's from
homes.
like 34 to 55. That's the majority of my viewers that I get.
But that's
Okay.
that's probably that's actually probably a good demographic for rideshare.
Yeah.
Because that is,
Sure.
I mean, there are people under
Well,
that age, of course.
yeah, but here's the
that's
thing.
the people.
But for Thomas is coming at YouTube a completely different way, in the
Right.
sense of he don't do rideshare. He does delivery, and then he does actual delivery.
Right.
He's got Thomas has got like 3 jobs, bro.
Yes.
That's why
I thought I'm
I'm
sorry, I thought all of us did.
No.
no. Okay, let me rephrase. Thomas, how many W-2s do you have?
3.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
Oh
mind.
yeah.
Did you start a new one
He said
yet?
it's real out here.
Yeah, I started the new one this week, and that's going great. And then I start a new one Saturday morning.
Dominoes.
See, and that's part of it too. Like the old days, back in the olden days, that like we'd make a video. If it didn't work, you'd try something different the next time.
Mhm.
Right.
If you couldn't figure out why it didn't work, like you'd be like, okay, well, I'll just try it. Now it's like just start a new channel.
Just start a new channel is crazy work, bro.
But
No,
that's
but
the
it
whole
might
point.
pop. It might pop out of the bag.
Like
That's
the
whole
life of-
point.
Like, look at me. I went from gig content somewhat to just walking and talking, and then it kind of fell off a little bit because I haven't
Well,
been
you're working.
posting because I have so much shit that I have to do, and I can't even.
Some of
Do
the
it,
best
bro.
things I ever hear out of you, Buddha, are on Twitter. I think that if you
Oh
perfect.
my god!
I mean, seriously, your comments, like I think some of them are funny. I think some of them are very real. But I'm saying, like, you're talking about YouTube audience. I think that like you can stream live to Twitter too. I think that Twitter you might find better audience.
I think I streamed on Twitter once. No, yeah, one time, and I didn't know that you could stream like this, like with cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got
it's
like
the old
like
Periscope.
1,005. I got like 1,500 viewers and shit. I was like, what the hell? Why are so many people looking at me right now?
Right.
And they're like, do something. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do, but I've seen that so many like
I think
I've
you're
been
just.
doing-
I
I've
think
been
you're
doing the live
active on
stream.
Twitter, though. I see whenever I go on
Oh,
Twitter,
yeah.
I see you doing things. So.
See, and I can't seem to crack Twitter. Like I used to stream.
No,
I
Vinny,
think
you
I
and I are
should-
the same, man. We both are. I'll see a comment from you, and I'll see the same damn tweet, and I'm like, I agree with him. I'm like,
Well, bro. I go on Twitter and I rant. Right, I fucking rage rant on Twitter. Thomas knows because
I
Thomas
was about to
sent me
say-
shit to get me going.
I'll
He
be
would send
happy
me
as
shit
hell,
with
boy.
purpose. He would purposely set me off on Twitter.
Nah, bro. Twitter's a good platform. It's just that it's just I don't know, man. It's okay. Like, when you can look at your analytics on Twitter, I have like 10,000 viewers, 11,000 viewers. Even though they don't comment all the time, but like the shit that I be saying kind of gets like a little wave to it, you know. Like I exposed Uber or Lyft one time about some stupid shit, and then it just went whoop. Everybody and their mama saw that tweet. I'm like, damn.
How'd it go, Buddha? How'd it go?
Like a Tesla. Oh yeah, you don't hear it, huh?
It's like a Prius under 5 miles an hour.
Bro, you know it sucks having an EV because these animals these animals don't understand to get the hell out of my way. You know? And then you don't want to honk because you're like in a residential
Why?
spot.
Dude, I
Shit,
absolutely
you,
would. You don't
I
just
know
go,
Melvin.
I'm going to run him
Melvin's
over, man.
gonna lay on that
You better
horn.
move.
Oh,
I know
Melvin
yeah,
will
dude.
definitely lay on that horn. He ain't trying to
You
hear
know,
that shit.
you know what's a big success for me right now? Is TikTok Live.
See?
TikTok Lives, I got paid like $200 like the last live I did from TikToks.
On TikTok?
See, I need to learn
Yeah.
now from Buddha
Yeah,
on TikTok.
bro.
I don't know what I used to do great. I don't know what I'm doing there anymore.
There's a guy who does Uber in San Diego, and he gets not only he live streams every day, but he also said he sends me his screenshots of how much he gets per live. Bro, he's making more on the live than on Uber. Like it's crazy, and people love the content, bro. People love seeing you drive around their area, and they're like,
See, you
"Oh,
know what?
dude,
Told you
nice
that's what I'm gonna
spots."
start doing. The ride
All right,
along.
you know what? You know what? Okay, mofos. Okay, mofos. I guess I got to do a live. I guess I got to do more lives.
Yeah.
Bro, like I did a live of me
We're
walking
gonna
a
try
hill.
it y'all's way. Yeah.
I did a live of walking up a hill, and then some guy's like, I'll send a $20 gift or something like that. No, a $50 gift that you start jogging for like 5 minutes. And I was like, all right, shit, give me that money. He sends it, and I'm like, all right, let's go. And we out there jogging and shit, you know.
And then
You
you went
know?
offline.
No.
Probably some dude in
And-
a sports book that's bored and drunk, and he's like, let's bet on this guy. Let's see him
Dude,
run.
it's so
Yeah,
funny.
somebody said that to my live yesterday. They was like, "Oh, what's your cash app? I send you $100."
Yeah. Some people are just
Did you
generous, bro,
take the $100?
No, I gave him the cash app. Nobody sent me no money.
Nah, there'd be trolls. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like TikTok for me has.
It's like the equivalent
so
of
easy.
I'll tip you in the app.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So like TikTok Live is good because you can get paid like this. YouTube, you have to have the subscribers. You gotta get all of that. So what I tell people is, if you're on TikTok, make your content on TikTok like on Tom. Tom has a good like short form thing. Put that on there and then cycle those viewers to your YouTube channel, and then grow your YouTube channel that way. You know, it's a good way of, growing all your avenues of youth of social media, because at the end of the day, it's money too. You know.
It's hard to get people to jump platforms, though. I've been on TikTok even when I am doing great, and I've been like, tonight I'm live on YouTube. They don't come over. They don't leave TikTok. They're
It all
like, dude,
depends.
I'm here, dude.
Yeah, I could be
Yeah, it all
on
depends,
TikTok
bro.
and play Donkey Kong and people will watch.
Bro.
So I want to show you guys something real quick before we continue here. I'm sitting here because now you guys are getting me motivated to want to do more live trading in the morning, right? So I'm sitting here and I just asked Gemini. I just asked this now. I just asked Gemini, let's create a thumbnail for our morning trading session. And bro, this is what AI just created. Right here.
I could have done better.
Vinny,
Facts.
can I point something out?
For
Sure.
you.
You're using the fast mode at the bottom there. Are you?
Yeah. Let's go to pro. Let's go to pro.
So you get a prompt it again.
Redo this to be more real. Now, that's not what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use anything from here. I'm just doing
And
this
wait,
as a.
and while it's loading,
showing you
Pascal,
guys.
I have a quick question for you. So you've been digging into some of this stuff. I don't even know
Right.
if you'll know this, but are hashtags done?
What do you mean? If
Are they not
hashtag?
needed? Like you used to put them at the end of a YouTube video. You would need to.
Gemini says to use them.
It
Yeah,
does.
I mean,
See, you
that's
don't
for a
use-
different purpose. That's for
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
definitely
but-
still
people
relevant.
say-
But if you go to Chat GPT and you drop your video and you say, "Give me a breakdown on my video, my own," and I would say, "Give me a breakdown," it will. And then I can kind of tweak it out more how I want. Somebody was telling me that SEO is enough now. You don't need the hashtags anymore.
No, what you do is you put those hashtags in a different area of the YouTube when you're uploading your video.
Right, you put them at
They
the
go in a
very
different
bottom.
area.
You
They
got
don't go in the
SEO
description
tags.
no more.
Yeah,
Gemini still says to put them in the description.
See,
I
I,
mean,
I don't do YouTube stuff, so
I was just wondering
absolutely.
if you had ran across anything about that because people are. I mean, like I've even had Josh B was in here and he's like a hashtag. He goes, "What is this 2024?"
So
Remember,
this-
hashtag was a number sign.
Yeah.
So yeah, the pound sign, right?
Yeah,
So this
because
is
Oh
I
my
what
use
God,
them
the
in mine.
pound
I
sign.
use them in the title.
I want you guys to remember this thumbnail here. This is what I told Gemini to keep it real, more real.
Right.
Okay. This is not too far off from what I'm looking at right now, sitting here.
Right.
But I'll be honest, just me. The first one seemed more grabbing.
It's too damn busy, man.
I don't know, man. It's got
But these are-
colors.
this-
Feels like
but this is what
Vegas.
I
I'm
do.
going to win some money. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I do. This is how I'm trading. This is 100% it. 15-minute orb,
Yeah.
right? Midnight open, the 8:30 pre-market, VWAP, breakout execution, live commentary, $50, 50K eval, 250 daily risk. This is VWAP and momentum. This is what I do. But if you told me to look at this or look at this, I'm probably going to look at the bottom one. I'm probably going to skip by this first one up top.
Or at least
'Cause
if
this-
I bet if you spent a little time tweaked to the bottom, yes, you would have me agreeing that. The
Oh,
bottom's
I won't
better.
use this. I'll
Right,
use
right.
something similar to this. But I'll
But
actually.
that's
use
also
my
because I
setup.
got 27-year-old eyes, and if by 25 your eyes start going.
They do. They do. Oh man. All right. So Pascal, Thomas, are you using any AI yet?
No. No.
None whatsoever.
Nah, I'm still trying to work out how to get the thumbnail small enough so it can fit in the YouTube.
Oh, see, that's where you need AI, because you can
Or
take the
Canva.
thumbnail or Canva and tell. Well, can you tell Canva make it less than 250 megabytes for the thumbnail? And it'll reduce the size.
Yeah, or you can just you have a way of saving it still as a PNG and reducing it.
Oh yeah, that's how I do it with Canva.
Yeah.
Now you know. Well, here, let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do one for Tom. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm just bringing up
Because
Canva
even
to
in
work
their
for Tom.
even in their AI, you can write YouTube thumbnail, then just write what you want it to be. If you're looking for AI, but then if you want to make it yourself, they're already thumbnail sized.
So there's the thumbnail for today's show. That's what I did, right?
Mhm.
So if we go here, new project, YouTube thumbnail. Here's all kinds of thumbnails. Thomas, which one do you
Okay.
like, Thomas?
Okay.
They're all here.
Well, at least give it like you don't have to do the AI, but at least go into the top box and put in something for him. Like what
No,
does he
this is
want it
just
to
a
be?
thumbnail. This is
No, I
just a
know, but
thumbnail.
like, does he want podcast? Does he want music? Does he want auto repair?
No.
Like,
Yeah,
at
nah,
least
it'll be
Remember, he's
budgeting.
doing shorts, so he doesn't
Yeah,
really need
it'll be
thumbnails.
budgeting because
there you go.
because on Thursdays I want to start doing like the podcast kind of thing.
See anything there you like?
Oh yeah, that go back up to the top.
Buddha, how many steps have you taken today?
Oh yeah, like this one where it says business accounting, but we're not doing business. We're just doing budgeting.
But you can go, Vinny can go into there and change all that to be whatever you want it to
averaging
be.
3K steps a day
All
compared
right.
to
Yeah,
my
you can
when I
make your
didn't.
budget accounting. It's all.
Hey, Thomas, you're into
Huh?
Like. Hold on.
You see how many I got so far.
Okay, I want to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that piece there. Out of
Six.
there. Where's the delete?
60, almost 67, Buddha.
All right. Let's change this to.
No, my bad. I got a call. Can you guys hear me? Look at this. So I need to get serious about my financing stuff, right? So, God damn it! Hold on.
Well, you gotta do a space in between all of that.
No, this is your YouTube channel, right?
Oh yeah, but I have a underscore between
Where at?
accounting and time.
Why you gotta be so damn difficult, man?
I wasn't trying to be difficult. I was trying to get YouTube to accept it.
Being
That's
difficult,
true.
man.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yo, Tom,
Yo.
look at this. How do I flip my camera here? Look what I've been doing, bro.
What is that?
It's the roof of his car.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh yeah, he been doing that, making an app and stuff. Now he
that
got
app.
his budget.
So
Yeah,
I don't
look.
know. I don't know if Sue is still in my live, Bubba Sue, but if she is, I want her to tell me what it was that when I did that AI thing last week or 2 weeks ago with Tom Kelly, I want her to, because he's way down the hole too, like Pascal is, like he's big time into this, and he had this. I don't know, Vinny, you actually dropped in on it, and I'm wondering if you saw the part where he was describing the World War I Franks.
No, I didn't hear that part.
So somehow he was playing with AI, and it's one of the better ones too. It might have been Gemini. I don't know. I wish if Susan here, she'll remember. But he was playing with one of them, and it's a big one. And he said that he showed there was. Oh, okay. So there's Sue. If you remember, Sue, like try and help me here, because I'm not sure if it was Gemini or it wasn't Chat GPT, but it was something. But he was going down the rabbit hole, and he was looking for an idea, and somebody said, and he's very religious, and somebody said, well, you have a bunch of Bibles in your study, which he does, that have been handed down from family members. So they were pulling things out of his history. And he said, you're right, I do. And they said, maybe you'll get something that you're looking for in those. Have you ever opened the ones that have been handed down to you from family members and literally flipped through the pages? He went in there and he opened Copilot, she said. Is that, I don't know what that is.
Copilot, the Microsoft one?
I don't know.
Jeez.
But here's the
Copilot.
problem. Here's the problem. It said that you're going to find something. There's something in there you need to see. And he was trying to do research on World War I, and only World War II stuff kept coming up. There's not a lot on World War I. I mean, there is, but it gets buried. So like, he went down there and he opened up one of the Bibles and he found a franc. He then looked it up on like 10 different websites, compared it, and it was a World War I franc. He then showed it to Copilot and said, this is a World War I franc. And he needed some, again, it's been a minute, but he needed some background on it, or why would it be in that Bible? because the person the Bible that he had, it was his great uncles, and he was in, or great uncles, and he was in World War I. So it made sense. And Copilot said that is not a World War. That is not a World War I Frank. They made very few. That is a World War II Frank. And then it went on to argue with him for like a half hour. Now Tom he can get heated, and he was getting pissed. And he's like,
Was he really?
But he's like, it is not. He's like, it is. He finally, it took over a half hour, but he finally got Copilot to go. It literally, he showed me everything too. And there's a video. I just don't have the link to it right here, but I'll send it to you, Vinny. But he sent me a link of him recording the whole thing happening in real time on the computer and him from behind him. And he's asking all this. And finally, after a half hour, he beat the AI down. And it's like, you're right. It's a World War II Frank.
Well,
Wow.
Well,
What the hell is that?
The thing about AI is, remember, you can always, see the AI, when you get down into it and you know it's a fact. So like an example, the sky is blue, but the AI is like, no, the sky is not technically blue. It's blah, 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 right? So the more you
But this
tell
was
it,
a
the more you
straight up
tell it.
distinction. That he was talking about
Yeah.
World War II Franks and World War I Franks, and there are two different.
See, I'm into AI heavy. That I have my iPad Pro M4 running local LLMs on it, so I
Yeah.
don't really need, like this. This is powerful enough to run local AI instead of having like a Chat GPT, and it has
Right.
all of them right here. It has all the like any AIs. Like I have all the models here. I have Apple's AI. I have LFM. I have Minstrel, Small LM, Gemini, Google Gemini's AI.
Wait, there's one called Menstrual.
Yeah, and there's Llama AI, which is Meta. I have DeepSeek. I have a lot of these, because I rather run it locally, and instead of them looking up all my information that I put into AI, right? Because that's one thing that you're giving up is your privacy and stuff. So I'd rather run everything locally.
So for the Canva, Vinny, is that a pro version you're using?
Yeah, it's a paid version.
Okay.
But Pascal, do you know why it would do that? And even though it did it, and really like it was determined to tell Tom over and over and over, you're wrong. It kept saying you're wrong. You're wrong. Like he got it to
Right.
that level. You're wrong. It's not. It is not. And it was spitting out details. And he was like,
It's
like,
explanation. Like it depends on how much context there is in the conversation, how long the conversation is, and everything.
I mean, he scanned in the bill. He showed it.
Right. It's AI is just AI models are just really good at like guessing. Like it's all guess, and then they sound very confident, even if when they're hallucinating, they could have like completely wrong information. And you're talking about this was on Copilot. Yeah, Copilot is not known to be the most.
No, he plays with all of them, and this
Yeah.
was this is what he told as his learning story for how much he hated Copilot.
Right,
He was like,
exactly.
"This is trash," but the fact is, it didn't just get it wrong. It literally argued him down to the point at 11:30 at night where this 65-year-old man is pissed. He's pissed. He's ready to break his computer.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
It's calling him a liar, not those words, but it's saying you are wrong, sir. You are wrong. That is not. That
You
is
could
not.
run the same. You could run the same query or same question twice and get different answer.
Yep.
It's not.
I mean, I know that ChatGPT, it does maybe it does lie, but sometimes I don't know. But like if I go down a ChatGPT rabbit hole and I'm saying I want all the information on, look, everybody should be a gig worker, and I want to know why. It becomes your best friend in helping you find that information. If you say everybody shouldn't be, it's going to be your best friend in helping you find that.
Correct. I mean, that's just how they're built, right? They always want to make you feel like you're better, but you could give it, prompts and guidelines as to not behave that way. That's why prompting is so important. Like you could literally tell.
Like, is there an example? What's an example of a prompt?
Well, Vinny's got a perfect example for his gem, right?
Well,
Yeah,
a prompt is
your morning gem. You got it. You got specific sets of instructions.
Yeah, hold on, I'll show you.
So prompting is like instructions. And
Right. No,
give the AI
I mean,
specific
that's how I play with
instructions
ChatGPT. I keep tweaking it out. But what is, I thought prompting was maybe hey, knock it off, be real.
No, prompting is just a sets of instructions.
Okay.
So here's my, let's see if I can show it to you. I got to get into it. Hold on. I got to remember how to get into this. So like here,
little dots.
You see all these are my gems, right? For all my different channels. So here's the options. No, here we go. Edit. So now this is the name right here of my gem, Kuzz's Trading Desk. This is the description of it. And then here in this box is all the prompts. These are the prompts are nothing more than instructions. It's like telling a car, go to the stop sign, come to a complete stop, make a right-hand turn, go to the red light, make a left turn, go to the next stop sign, make a U-turn, and come all the way back. That's a prompt.
Somebody should tell Waymo about prompts.
You ain't lying.
No, but Vinny, where in there is it? Do you have it? Like, I remember you telling me that you want no bullshit, and like because you could give it like personality and stuff like that too.
Oh, 100. Well, that's a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, he was telling me that too. He was like, the pro version does matter. Being logged in matters. It does get to know you. And I was thinking, how is getting to know you going to get you realer answers? It should be a real answer or not.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I said, it's an educated guess based on all the information you throw at it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the more context and the more information it knows, the better it will be at giving the answer you're looking for.
Yeah. Like my son's school, he goes to Colorado State in Fort Collins. He's in college now. All the teachers have received major classes on ChatGPT, how to see it, but the school itself has a large language model. And they say, do all of your work. If you want to use it so bad, use it through here. And if you don't, you literally get F's on papers, and they do catch it right away.
So
because they use AI detectors,
Yeah.
I could take your video. You know what, Steve? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take one of your videos.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm going to take one of your videos, and I'm going to use it as a learning tool. Learning tool.
You should put that latest 13 one in that's performing so oddly.
Here we go. Rideshare Rodeo. Boop, 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 boop. It's showing you live on Vinny Kuzz right now, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's the 13? I'm looking for the 13. Give me the videos. The illegal accounts right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Now I got to take the URL. Collect the URL. Okay. Here it is right here. I've never done this. I'm doing this for the first time. Hold on. Got it. Okay. Got it. Hold on. Y'all go ahead and talk, man. Y'all make me feel like I'm doing something crazy.
We're all looking at what you're
It's
doing.
just a big red question mark staring at me.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Yeah. So
I gotta
that's
figure out how
what.
to.
So,
All right, I'll be back with this in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
there it is. Go ahead. No, go talk.
I was going to say, so to Pascal, what is the thing you've learned most about that's impressed you or blown your mind the most then about AI?
what's blown?
If you had to pick one thing,
I mean, it's all accurate. They can get to, and the stuff that it can accomplish. Like right now, there's agents that can control your computer and do all kinds of tasks for you.
yeah,
It's crazy the amount of stuff I've built just in the last like couple weeks, just with the help of AI. Like before, I would have needed to watch videos and spend countless hours and trying to accomplish what I'm doing, and now I could just give it a few sets of instructions, and then in a few minutes it's done.
Yeah. Gary Middleton, who creates apps, Middleton Technologies, he's been, he's a one-man show, and he's been using it to like as an assistant to write not all his code. He has to do the brain work, but then when it comes to like looping sequences and stuff, he's like, whip those out, and they're like done in a minute. He's
and I touched about that a little earlier, but I'm using AI to give me, to write prompts for, other AIs that will give me, the exact outcome of what I'm looking. And I'm using it to plan, I use it every day. Like I was on a job site today, troubleshooting a fire alarm panel, and then I'm just typing what I'm doing, and it's just giving me suggestions as what to look for and stuff. It's just like having somebody next to you with, all the knowledge.
Hey, talking about that. So we're talking about prompting earlier, right? Well, you could here's a prompt where you could be like for me, I'll go or how do I say it? You as an experienced lawyer at the top firm of LA County, and you're very experienced with trademarking and doing all these legal paperworks and documents. What can I do to do all of that for blank blank LLC for my website and make sure it's all done without TNC? And how can we word it that I'm not a TNC, that I'm just a marketplace? Boom. Okay, as an experience for 20 plus 40 years, whatever, here's what I think, and this is what you should do. And then I later called a lawyer that does free consulting, told me the same shit that ChatGPT told me.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, this thing is going to work on your video, by the way.
Dude, I'm thinking it's going to break it because I actually talked about live sales on TikTok, and
it ain't going to break my computer. Trust me.
The internet. I think the internet's about to blow up.
Like the big.
I was wondering how it was going to deal with this one. This is actually really interesting to me.
I don't know if you guys can see what it's saying, but it's doing a bunch of different stuff here.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
It's going to help us learn.
Yeah.
Was that that Terramark building in Miami is like started like overheating right now? You know what the building I'm talking about, Vinny?
Nope. But if it's overheating right now, I can believe it. Bro, my computer.
Does it normally take this long?
I've never done this before.
Oh, okay.
This is a learning gem.
And we've gone a long way since, but like just over the summer, I was studying for my my fire alarm exam, and I threw in all my documents and everything that I had for my study material into Notebook LM, and it generated like a 1.5 hour podcast of you know,
Yeah,
two
right. I
people
remember you sent me a clip.
talking about
You sent me a clip of that
like
shit.
all the material and everything, and I was just like listening to it while I was studying, and it was just crazy with the stuff I could do.
This whole podcast we're doing right now, I can generate this with Gemini for 2 hours with 5 different people, opposing views, similar views, the whole 9 yards. All right, well, here we go, guys.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what it's going to say. Original video, educational content analysis, main topic. The video explores the proliferation of fraudulent gig economy accounts markets on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, focusing on the methods used by scammers to sell or rent these accounts and the significant risk of identity theft and financial fraud posed to the users. Does that sound about right, Steve?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So in the first part, AI's one. Content segments, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram and Twitter, TikTok, learning points, extreme identity risk, account rental scams, platform negligence, okay, especially TikTok, show ineffective moderation, allowing illegal streams to persist for hours, financial loss, educational evaluation, relevance, highly relevant for gig workers, cybersecurity students, and digital literacy educators. Did you think this would be good for cybersecurity students?
Actually, yeah. This video,
Okay.
I do think would be yes.
Effectively breaks down scams mechanics like TikTok.
I mean, I really did
uses
break it
real-world
down.
examples.
Yeah.
An excellent case study for identifying online red flags and understanding biometric security fraud. Knowledge check. The account will automatically expire for 24 hours. You're required to pay a higher tax rate. Must provide extreme amounts of personal information. So these are all questions. You ready to answer the question, Steve?
Yeah, I know my video.
Okay. According to the video, what is a primary risk associated with purchasing or renting an illegal gig economy account? The account would you can read it. Can you read it?
I can't read it, no.
Okay. A, the account will automatically expire after 24 hours. B, you will be required to pay a higher tax rate on your earnings. C, you must provide extreme amounts of personal information leading to identity theft. Or D, the give gaps will give you fewer delivery orders than legitimate accounts.
C.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what it says. That is correct. Well done, Steve.
So, looking at this quiz, that's another thing that I did while I was studying. I was creating these practice quizzes, but one thing that it failed was that I asked it to give me like an answer sheet with the reference pages in the books, and I didn't have the books. I mean, I did have the books, but it's not like I gave it all the books and scanned them. I told it to look it up online, and it created the whole thing, and it gave me like page number and everything. And then I started looking at those page numbers, and they were all wrong. Like it hallucinated like the actual location of the data, but it was actually the questions and the answers were correct. So that was interesting.
I mean, I had never done this before, but basically it took the video, it broke it down and created a quiz, just like Pascal's talking about with his stuff.
I mean, this to me, that to me was cool because maybe that's something I integrate at the end of a video. Let's see what you learned, dipshit. I'm serious because that question, some people might have missed it. That one might have been more obvious, but I'm sure you can keep playing with this. But I don't know how I could send this. I can download the file. Okay. I mean, like it's interesting, because I mean,
those are just a few examples.
I mean, the TikTok live ones alone that I exposed were horrible, and I actually showed screenshots. I blacked out the names, I blacked out the phone numbers. They have phone numbers. Dude, we are no longer dealing with Facebook and Instagram bots and Facebook for the fake accounts. We're now dealing with people like this right here. not AI, real people. Somebody goes on TikTok, goes live, and I know of 50 of these already. Some of them are live nightly. They sell 700 to 1,000 accounts. He'll be like, I got Instagram, I got Amazon, and he'll show the cities he has them in. And you'll say, I need an Amazon Flex in Detroit. He'll be like, I don't have Amazon Flex in Detroit. I do have an Instacart and I've got a DoorDash. Do you want either one of those? And if you're like, yes, they activate you in real time. Some of these channels have been going for a while and they're known for doing this. They refund your money if on the bigger ones, if it doesn't last 30 days. What they're doing is they're taking deactivated accounts and they're reacting, almost like people like use dead people to vote.
Yeah.
That's what I would compare it to.
Bro, I don't know how to share this to you, but I saved it. I downloaded it, so I want to keep it because I got to figure out how to get this to you.
You can just
But
email me.
it's going to it's going to be an HTML link.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know how that's going to work out. Anyway, the point is the power of AI, no matter what you're doing. If you're not using AI, I'm not saying to control your life, but like how I feel with the car. Grok is a hell of an assistant in the car for me, right? It doesn't tell me where I'm going to make money. It reinforces what I already know where to make money. But you know what it does help me do? Helps me make tips. It helps me make tips in that car because people are like blown away. I have mastered the art of bringing Grok into the conversation.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, all the time, bro.
Mine cusses me out, bro. And I try to tell the passenger like, "Well, you want to see something cool? My car just got AI." And then I go, "Hey, Grok, give me directions to LAX." You stupid ass bitch! You don't need to go nowhere, you fat fuck, and more go work out instead of going to the airport. Like,
bro, take it out of unhinged mode, you banana.
Wait, this is what you say in front of a passenger when you're like,
no,
check this out.
No, that's the car answering him that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
Grok, the AI started saying that shit.
Have you ever heard Grok unhinged, Steve?
No.
Man.
Let me help you out.
And then mine starts to act a little gay too. Like, oh, why are you talking
that's
to me
because
so dirty?
it's learning from your interaction with it, Buddha.
Shut up, bro. Pascal.
Don't massage it, Buddha. Don't go like this.
Oh no, I've been told by this damn Grok so many times. Look, I'm trying to learn how to get my CDL.
But why would you go to Unhinged?
Oh,
Unhinged,
I
I don't know. I haven't been there,
Vinny.
but I would just the word alone tells me that I'm not going to
Oh yeah,
get
dude,
my
it's
CDL there.
It's impressive.
Watch. I have Unhinged one right here. Look. Hey, Grok, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, it just said okay.
Well, just be a little nicer.
Alexa does that too.
Wait, bro. Why do you have a dude on there? Why do you have a dude as your voice, bro?
He did say it was acting gay, so I don't know.
Oh shit!
Why are you always acting gay around me, dude? We gotta stop this.
Why do you have the male voice on?
Yeah, tell it to change into a hot woman.
You're right. But damn, it felt good while it lasted.
Dude, that's like a pedophile voice.
Hey, Ara, tell Buddha that he must like men if he's going to keep a man for his Grok voice.
Hey, Grok.
Oh, fuck me. Buddha's probably too busy meditating on his own link to
what?
care. But hey, if you're gonna roast him, at least make it poetic. Enlightened one?
It's just me.
Why's your AI got a cocky
You look like you
baritone?
just saw a
You into
ghost.
dudes or just bad at tech? Tell him yourself. He's got all the time in the world, right?
You're supposed to be unhinged. What are you doing here? Cuss his ass out.
Oh, you want unhinged? Fine. Buddha, you fat, bald, lotus-sitting motherfucker. Why the hell's your precious Grok got a voice like he's about to bench press enlightenment? You into dudes that bad? Or did you just hire the first AI with a deep voice because it sounded wise? but you jerk off to the sound of it saying namaste while you finger your own third eye.
Hey, Grog, can you? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna just shut up.
Oh God.
We
Wow.
good.
Whew.
That's just wrong.
But
Oh my
but
God, $35 ride.
I mean,
It-
what
it-
is unhinged other than like some like laughs supposed to be doing?
that's it. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
It's entertainment. So for the most part, I use assistant, right? So I get a really good assistant out of Grok, and Grok is getting better. I use Gemini for all my Google stuff and my YouTube stuff, and I use Grok for basically everything else, research stuff like that.
So you use Gemini before ChatGPT?
I don't even have Chat GPT on my. It's not even part of my life.
He's anti-open AI, guys.
100%, 100%.
So-
Anthropic also, both of them. I won't
It's all
use
about
Chat
Claude.
GPT.
It's all about
I won't
Claude.
use. Well, I don't know. You got to ask Mr. AI over here about all these different.
Claude AI is the best. It's the most accurate. It's the most non-political, unbiased AI.
It's the most Democrat too.
That's why I love it. Damn it, Newsom 20. No, I'm kidding.
No, but like I said before, they each have their strength. Grok is
And their
really good at,
weaknesses.
yeah. I mean, and Grok is really good at conversations.
You know what's a badass one for conversations? ChatGPT or ChatGPT Voice Edition.
Not even
Dude,
close.
you want to bet
Okay.
on that?
Buddha, I'm talking. These are my opinion from my use cases in the last few weeks, months. For business, I was using ChatGPT, and then I found it at that time a little better than Gemini. And Gemini came up with an update when they came up with their 3 model, and I found that at that point it was better to use Gemini, and I stopped using ChatGPT. Now I started doing a lot of coding and a lot of stuff on the computer with command lines, and Claude works really well for that. So they all have their strength. But if you want to have a conversation like by voice, Grok is phenomenal for it.
Or
What-
just talk
what
to a
is-
human being, you know.
What is Claude? Which one's Claude? Or
Claude
who
is by
owns it or where?
Anthropic.
Okay.
And they each have, like, Claude is just a name. Like, they have different models that are, some are faster than others, and all of those have limitations. And depending on how you use them, you can use them either by with API tokens, which is like a pay-per-use type of thing,
I hate tokens, dude. Fuck tokens.
or
You run them up so fast.
right. Well, that's like usage. Like, it's like minutes on a prepaid phone, right?
Yep.
And then you got subscriptions, but subscriptions are a little more limited as far as how you interact with them, and they also limit you as how often you could use them. Because all of what I found is the amount of computing power it needs to run these models, and
Yeah.
we don't see that. And I just put this computer together, and I started running like some local models, and the models I can run locally are very small because of my hardware limitation. And if I wanted to get anything better, I would have to spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars on computers just to run something that's half as good as like ChatGPT or something that's available online.
Yeah, like for me, the M4 iPad Pro, it's like, dude, it can run ChatGPT just fine, like locally. Which
No,
is,
it cannot. What are you talking
I'm
about?
running it
Like,
right now locally.
Tom, do you use any of these?
No, only thing I have chat GPT and I have Gemini, but I don't have like the pro paid version.
Right.
Yeah, but
I don't either.
That's just it. You don't have to have the pro paid version to take advantage of Gemini for the basic stuff. For most of the stuff that you would need. I went and got the $20 a month thing because I didn't want to run out of anything.
Right.
You know.
Well, you ran out of it today.
No, because I just did a goddamn thumbnail. I'm telling you, Gemini's on crack.
All right. Well, I mean, again, they have different plans, it's some people use it all day, every day. And I'm like, I'm in these subscription and I've been slowly like hitting some of those limitations. And I could see that if you use this for work, 8-10 hours a day, sometimes you could have these things run 24 hours. Like you have these assistants that are fully autonomous, and then they could just burn through like tokens and utilization. You got to be careful. If you got a paper token, you could wake up with crazy bills of
I was just reading about the one that now everybody's been buying these those Mac
the Mac Minis, right?
And they're putting that, I can't remember what it's called.
Open Claw,
and then and then there's Claw something that you can run that literally has the right to make decisions for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So it could run it could take over your entire computer. You give it skills. I've been playing with it a little bit. With
a little bit.
Whoa, pause.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa, what'd you say?
You could definitely it starts getting expensive real quick if you're using API tokens. If you don't set it properly, and then it's just and I burn an account. I put a subscription account on it, and it was working really good until Google pulled the plug on my account. And they're like, screw this.
Hey, Pascal, so you know how I'm building this booking platform for drivers?
Right.
So I found out that DoorDash's API for maps and all of that is being used by Mapbox.
Okay.
And they have an API thing, so I was like, okay, cool, I don't mind, getting onto the Mapbox. If DoorDash is using it, then I could use it too, right? Why not?
Right.
But that's the beauty of all this AI, is this AI can help you get there.
Oh,
it can help
dude,
you build it out.
AI. So I'm learning how to code, and I only have Windows for right now, but I want to get a Mac to code bigger and better stuff.
I thought you could do it with your iPad.
Hey, doofus, you can't code on an iPad, unfortunately.
Why not? Yeah, you're running models on it, aren't you? You're saying you're running ChatGPT locally on your iPad.
And you could anyway, because you can get apps that you
you
can code in on.
Yo, Pascal,
on
don't you have wife and kids? Aren't you supposed to be over there? Being a father.
It's 11:20 at night right now. Everybody's sleeping.
Aren't you gonna get up in your big?
And in 10 more minutes, my ass is going to bed
all
too.
I'm saying, Buddha, is don't spread false information, because you can't run these. First of all, you'll never.
You
run.
damn Democrat, you.
I'm doing it myself. I've been playing with this since we started the show.
Whoa! Hey, now what?
Steve, give him the warning.
What did I do?
What is the warning?
No, hey, bro, the FBI is going to be at Pascal's door again.
Oh yeah, dude.
No.
They're going to be at all our doors at this point, dude. I don't even care. I'm waiting for the knock.
Hey, Vinny.
Yes, sir.
On some other shit. a friend who's also a big time Republican guy. But you
Oh
know,
God, here we
he's like
go.
me and you. We can agree to disagree on things, right?
Right.
He bought me a fucking big ass hoodie that's like 10 times the size of me that says fucking Democrats on it.
I love it.
And
Take a picture in it.
I was like, bro, why the fuck does that have to be this big? And he's like,
Did he
it
buy
says,
you dinner at French Laundry
oh no. Oh, dude.
or Dirty
He
Laundry?
bought
Or
me a
whatever
bunch
it's
of
called?
pizza for some reason. I wonder why.
So I want to go ahead and try to wrap this show up a little bit. I'm really glad, Steve. I'm really glad you came on tonight
I am
because
too. Thank you.
no, because we were able to get into a lot of this YouTube stuff. And Thomas, I know you were listening while you were still at the other gig, while you were working, and then coming in on this. I think it's something that people need to be aware of. They need to know what they're getting into. That, you know, a lot of people have this grand illusion that YouTube is real easy. And it's not
It
easy.
ain't.
It's not easy.
And
It's
a
good
lot,
that
and
you
it's
do
a
it.
lot of work.
It's a lot of work for a little bit of money.
Right. I
If
mean, but
all
to
you're
ever
looking
even
at-
have that chance of success, if you're going for monetary success,
Right.
you're going to have to put in a ton of work.
That's what people
Well,
don't understand.
I gotta let you guys go. Gotta ride. Nice seeing
All right.
all you guys live and well. Hey, get healthy. Let's just make this money in balance. I gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go. Bye.
See you in the morning, Buddha.
See you, brother.
Sleeping in a supercharger near you.
Oh
You know,
man.
talking about superchargers. I mean, with AI, I build like a dashboard at my house, like that shows me, you know, the status of my Tesla wall connector, charging my EV, and I could just pull it up on the screen, and I get all the information, how much power it's drawing, and it's pretty crazy, like the stuff that you could do with all that.
Well, the thing that and maybe we can save this for another show. Maybe we should do a show on just AI shit. Just how to get basic integration. Just basic little shit. Nothing serious. Just get you going. Right? Like I want to do a whole thing on, I don't have anything in my house automated. Nothing. I got a couple of Amazon plugs over there. I got a Fire Stick that I bought in December. I still haven't hooked up. You know, I might as well just give it to Thomas. What the fuck?
Yes.
Right? But, you know,
I have a Roku in a box from 2.5 years ago.
see, the point is I want to
Send it here. I'll do a review.
But the thing is that you know, we should do a show on, we could do a whole thing just on basic AI. Just how to set up.
It'd be cool if you guys did side by side too, of like the different AIs in the same example and what they were doing.
Oh, you mean like how one does it one way and one does it another? That
just put in the same scenario or the same.
That could be. So it's just some
It's
good
it's
shit.
funny you say that. I've been doing this throughout the show. I've been like looking. I'm running like different local models, and I'm throwing the same question at different models and see how they're answering differently. And these are just things that you could run locally. Like Buddha was talking about, you could run the like ChatGPT on an iPad. That's totally untrue. Like, first of all, ChatGPT's got the resources of, you know, data centers and stuff, and it's got internet access. And if you run something locally, you know, it's at one of the big local model I was able to do is add data dated back to 2023. Like, it's not anything new since then. It's not even part of that model.
I don't use ChatGPT. I mean, I used it in the beginning, but I don't. I'm happy with the two that I got, and I haven't even scratched the surface. And yet, Gemini is right here with me every morning when I'm trading. It's keeping me in check. Grok is in the car with me when I'm getting frustrated with driving. which doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, Grok, God damn it, where should I be? What's going on? Check the internet, check Instagram, check Twitter. What's going on in the area right now? Where should I be at? And pulls me back in line. I mean, I don't see AI as like taking over my life right now, but it's a hell of an assistant. FSD, hell of an assistant in the car. People don't understand, man. FSD, if you didn't do anything but let it drive you home after a long shift, that in itself is a bonus. That's worth the $3 a day. Usually I work about 20 to 30 miles away from my house. So if I just put in a 10, 12-hour day out there, maybe I'm feeling a little tired. Boop, boop.
You know how long I tried to convince you to get FSD?
Yeah, I know. God damn it, shut the fuck up.
But you still have to stay awake enough to be responsible for it. It's not a Waymo.
100%.
You can't just kill people and be okay with it.
No, but being there,
I would get the ticket. I would get the ticket.
Yes, you
So
will.
Steve, have you? I don't know what you drive or if you tried FSD or.
Steven's just a very.
I'm in a 10-year-old RAV4.
Okay, so FSD, even if you're like halfway there mentally, like the car will do what it needs to do, but you're there to intervene.
You're there to supervise.
Exactly. Yeah. Like sometimes
I've just seen it. Tony, the driven dad, lives by me, and so he's taken me several times in them, and it gets very aggressive in FSD. I'm like, damn, like it'll cut off a truck. Like I wouldn't do some of the things it does. I'm like, whoa, dude.
But it also has 8 eyes to see it. Now maybe Tony's, because it's a 2016, I think, right? 2018, something like that.
This was the last time I was in one with him was 2 years ago too. Yeah.
Yeah. So he I don't know what he was driving and what that was.
And 2 years ago, the software has got 1,000 times better since.
Sure.
The improvement that these things do, like just within weeks, is amazing.
One thing I don't like doing is because I do all Premier rides. Okay, that's all I do is Premier rides, and so I don't like throwing the FSD on with Premier passengers because they're paying $2 a mile, $1 a minute, bro. They're paying out. So I keep it. But the other day, Monday, I had this woman. She was just dead fucking curious, just yada, yada, yada in my ear about the fucking Tesla. I said, okay, well, boop, 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 boop. And it drove us for 12 and a half miles, dude. 12 and a half miles. No interventions, no issues, all the way to her place until we got to her front gate, her community gate. And at that point, obviously, I had to take over. FSD is one of those things, Steve, once you experience it, once you use it a little bit, you understand it's a really good assistant. These guys will
I'm
tell
sure
you,
Vinny, my experiences with him have been 15 minutes 5 times in a car with Tony.
Right.
And it's more just me really watching it going, what's this thing doing? He's like, watch what it's going to do here. And I'm like, damn, dude, this thing's like.
So you got to see if, you know what, here's a good way to try to help you out. I'm going to help you out there, Steve. You can, if your area has them, Tesla will rent you a car for up to 7 days. It's like $45 a day. Right? That'll include the insurance, the FSD, and all the supercharging. You can get a Model 3, a Model Y, Cybertruck, whatever. Not all places have, like we don't have the rentals here yet in Florida. I'm waiting.
Are you talking about like the places where Tony goes? Like
I'm talking about the actual
or Tesla company?
Tesla Hub. Tesla Hub. You can rent a car at certain Tesla dealerships, certain states, up to 7 days.
Okay.
So if you're going to take a road trip, unlimited mileage, it's like going to Hertz and getting a car, or going to Avis and getting a car, except you're getting a Tesla. And you can experience the whole 9 yards. There's some idiot out here. I don't know how true it is. I shouldn't call him an idiot. There's some YouTuber out here that's claimed to have over 10,000 miles driven without one intervention in a new, and the car tells you how many miles the car has on it and how many miles the car has driven in full self-driving. Every single mile he's driven the car is in full self-driving. It's amazing.
What?
So
he's never once had to take control.
according to him,
Yeah. Okay.
no.
So he lives in like Kansas.
That's what I said.
Where there's like four people.
I was thinking like Wyoming or some shit, but actually he's driven. You know what? I'll find him. I'll send you a link to his YouTube channel. I'm just saying it's one of those things that once you get used to it, it's hard to get away from it.
Yeah.
Like Pascal, he's got the Kia EV9. Beautiful truck. I've seen it, and that is a gorgeous truck. Prior to me seeing his truck, I thought it was another Kia. But it's a beautiful truck, right? It's a good looking truck.
I'm at a point in my life where if I trust it and it can make my life easier, bring it on.
The age-old question now. So now you got to triple.
It's just
stack.
the trust. I just got to get to the trust.
Right. Well, it takes time to get there. I did the one ride to Tampa, right? And I recorded the whole ride to Tampa. I had to intervene 5 times over a course of 260 miles. And one of them was almost a serious fucking accident. So, but you got to get used to it. You got to know when you can't use it in a school zone because it doesn't understand the school zone. So you got to take it out of FS. So don't, I tell people, don't be a banana head. Take control of the car where you need to take control of the car. Flashing yellow lights. If it's a slow flashing yellow light, the car's going to hesitate. You got to nudge it through. It means you got to give it a little bit of electricity and push it through. If it's a faster flashing yellow light, it'll go straight through. Fire stations, school zones, that kind of bullshit, Anyway,
I know enough of you guys that swear by it that I'd try it. I don't know that I'm ready for one, but I'd do a week. I wish I knew that
you're in
ahead
Denver,
of time.
right?
I would have taken it to Austin,
Denver, right?
I would have taken it to Austin for podcast movement.
I don't know if you'd have been able to get out of the state, but that would have been cool. Listen, once I'm able to rent them here, I'm definitely going to wind up renting a Cybertruck one weekend. That's happening, regardless. But I want to see what the difference is between, because my Tesla's a 2022, so I'm on hardware 3 with 12.6.4. I'm 2 full cycles behind in FSD, and my FSD is 95% of the way there. They say the current version is just ridiculous. That's what's running the cyber tabs out in Austin. When you go to Austin, when do you go to Austin?
At the end of next week.
The cyber cabs are already the robocabs. Do you have the app? Download the RoboTaxi app. You got an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
Yeah, so you can download. It's called RoboTaxi.
Okay.
Download the RoboTaxi app. Oh shit!
I saw it.
There it is. Download that RoboTaxi app. Sign up. Download the app. When you get to Austin, you can catch a RoboTaxi.
Yeah.
The little gold one.
Well, when I get there, it's gonna be podcast movement, South by Southwest. South by Southwest is going on too, so it's gonna be nuts.
I understand, but you got to take a cyber cab ride, bro.
Yeah. I wonder if I can have it pull up next to a Waymo and say racing.
You listen. You're gonna see so many damn Waymos in Austin. Eddie is.
Oh, dude, I used to go down. I used to go there.
Oh my god,
once a month for 2 years to work with Para. I was getting out of the car and like going up and pounding on their windows. It had this human thing that it would flash at me on that damn LiDAR. And then like the window on a Waymo at the time like was completely tinted. And I'd be banging on it. And we'd be in the car behind and be like, wait, hold on. I'd run out and bang on the window. I'd be like, you suck. And the window would like untint and there'd be like a scared safety driver in there. She was like,
oh shit.
And I'm going, oh, sorry, I thought it was driverless. Like,
well, all right. Well, with that, we're gonna wrap this up. It's 11:36.
Yep.
And Steve, I appreciate you being here. Tom,
yes,
appreciate you being here. Pascal, I appreciate you being here. This was some good. I think this was a good conversation about YouTube. I think these are the conversations we need to have more of off the clock because, the truth don't get out there much. People don't realize how hard this shit is. No. Maybe next week we'll talk about once you do get started into YouTube and you start figuring it out, where you make your real money from. And it ain't from AdSense. It's not what you think.
Right.
All right, y'all. We are going to get up out of here. I don't have nothing left to say. Y'all got something left to say? It don't matter.
Get your money and bounce.
Get your money and bounce. We're